question number 6 is very similar to question number 3, except it's in an application form. We've got 3 brothers here. So I'll define my variable. I'll say brother 1. I'm going to call him n. Brother 2, they're consecutive integers. They're 1 apart, so he's n plus 1. That's where we get the n plus 1 in our equation from. And then brother 2, or brother 3, I should say, is going to be n plus 2. And that's where we get our equation from. That is, we're going to say n plus 1 plus n plus 2 is 96. Now let's combine our like terms. We have 1, 2, 3n, so we're going to say 3n plus, and then we'll combine our like terms. 1 plus 2 is 3, and we're told to add to 96. So now we solve the equation. The opposite of adding is subtracting. So we get 3n equals 93. And then we divide by 3. And n is going to be 31. So I know the first brother is 31 years old. The second brother is 32. And the third brother is 33. Make sure, since it's a word problem, you answer your question in a complete sentence. That is, they are 31, 32, and 33. Don't just write down the numbers. Write it as an equation. On question number 7, let me blow this up a little bit here. We have this word problem about moving lava, and it can be modeled by the expression 8y plus 2. And then it's going 60 centimeters, so there's the equation. 8y plus 2 equals 60. So now let's solve that equation. So I'll minus 2 from both sides. So we get 8y equals 58. I'll divide both sides by 8. And notice I can reduce that. And I get 29 over 4. But it's an application problem, so 29 over 4 doesn't really describe too much. Let's change that to a mixed number. 4 goes into 29 7 times with 1 left over. So we have 7 and 1/4, and y was measured in years. Notice you can change that to 7 years, 3 months. It is not 7 years. It's not 7.25 years. Okay? Or it's not 0.25 months. It's 7.25 years. They're not 10 months in a year. There are 12 months in a year. So I take 1/4 of 12, and that's where I get 3 from. On question number 8, we kind of ignore the second part. I'm just going to solve 13y plus 25 equals 64. I'm going to do that first. So we minus 25 from both sides. And we get 13y equals 14 minus 5 is 9. And 5 minus 2 is 3. Divide by 13. And y equals 3. What they do is they put this in standardized tests, like your Smarter Balance test, and rather than having you figure out working backwards, they'll say solve this equation. I'm going to substitute that into 4y minus 7. So now if I find 4y minus 7, I replace y with 3, so I go 4 times 3 minus 7. So I get 12 minus 7, which is 5, and that is your answer. Because I wanted to find the value of 4y minus 7, not just y.